Hi folks, welcome and thanks for joining us today. We're joined by Joanne Jawburn. We're here for the mining investment
event
in Quebec City.
Yes.
Really soon, it's about 2 weeks away. We're going to get a, I guess, final update now.
Yes.
How's it going?
Oh my God, really well. I think we're on track for another 15 to 20% growth this year, which is amazing because we've grown 150% since we started in 22. You remember how little we were?
23,
Yeah, this is our fourth year, so that's really, I'm very excited about this year. We have 120 issuers, mining companies joining us. The difference, I think, between last year's 115 and this year's 120 is that last year we had, maybe 90 companies that were, that were taking one-on-ones. This year, that number has grown to about 120. So, when we said 115 companies last year, some of those were there on an industry pass. So this year we have more companies joining us, which is really, it speaks to the quality of our conference, which is I'm very happy about. And we've got over 50 partners and sponsors this year. Agnico Eagle came on board, which is great. Glencore has taken over our student program this year, and that's our first ever diamond sponsor, so we're really excited about that as well. We've got some newcomers like Red Cloud is joined us just recently. We may have one other big sponsor coming on board. Lucid Motors, for example, is a smaller sponsor, but it's electric cars, and they're going to be offering valet services and scenic rides throughout Quebec City. It's kind of fun thing to have as well. Of course, all of our fantastic evening events are still on track. Everybody keeps asking about the gala and what should I wear. So this year the theme is Winter Wonderland in June. So it's the January Salon. So that'll be fun. And, most importantly, let's not forget the investors. They are signing up. We're pretty happy with the number right now. We're going to surpass what we had last year, which was 260.
Okay, we know it's fun. We know it's very different. And we know everyone wants to be there. Okay, but let's get to the meat of it. So how does this break down? So what sort of companies are we going to see there? And, what are the investors looking for?
So the kind of companies we have, like, on our main stage, we have everything from the billion-dollar market caps right down to, not on the stage, but companies that you can see are the small caps. We have a small cap salon, as you know. Internally, we say, we have 3 tiers. So our small cap is for 10 million and under. But on the stage, the rule of thumb is you have to have 50 million market cap and up to be invited to present. So we have our producers on day one, and we have companies from all over this year. I think that's really important. Like, we kind of broke the back on that last year. The vision was always to be a global mining conference in Quebec.
Important point.
So we kind of broke the back on that last year. And so this year we have companies from Mexico, South America, Finland, Australia. They're coming. So I'm really, really happy.
It's not a Quebec conference. It's a conference in Quebec.
Exactly.
But it's global now.
Just like it's a conference in Beaver Creek where everybody goes to. It's the same type of thing.
Okay. Now, with regards, what do the investors get out of it? Because there is, again, it's the big and the small there. So if I'm retail, and I want to come along, what do I get?
So you get the mid-tiers, you get the small caps. You can easily go and visit with those people. If you're a high net worth retail investor, you have access to the one-on-one calendar, which opens tomorrow. But, if you're a fund, a family office, or something along those lines, of course, you get access to the one-on-one. I think what really gets overlooked at our conference is the amount of networking in the same place that we really promote and do very well. It's very much, I like to say it's like the BMO model, where you have the gala, you have the cocktails, you have the after dark, And that really promotes that sense of community. And also, you know, you've got a nice half-hour meeting with this group, which is a little longer than most people will give you.
Yeah.
But then you also have the opportunity to continue on that discussion in these networking events.
Yeah, it's very, what I kind of like about it is you can't go 5 meters without bumping into someone that you probably want to speak to as well, because it's quite compact.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, we have the whole floor, and we do make really good use of it. The other thing I think that's really unique about us is that each company, each qualified company, gets their own one-on-one room. So they can put their stuff in it. It's theirs. They can hold their meetings. They've got their calendar. So they're not running around all over the place. In fact, it's the investors.
And they're enclosed as well.
Yes.
They're not these kind of open booth things that you sort of see, like
No.
one-to-ones at the moment. That's an open booth, so if they walk by, maybe get disturbed. This is, you got your own little closed space.
Yes.
Really helpful.
Yes. It's 10 by 10 or 3 meters by 3 meters, whatever that works out to. But call it 10 by 10 with a door that you can lock.
Yeah.
You know, you can put a banner up there, or you can have it branded, whatever you want. And, you know, it's your room for the 3 days.
Yeah, and again, it's coming back to the investors. It's all about the investors and what they get out of it. There's been a real kind of, obviously, the gold companies are making out of it so much, right?
And royalty companies, if they're into gold,
throwing money out for fun, and a lot of, not just the regular gold investors, but the generalists coming in as well. What are they going to learn at this conference?
Well, you know, we have 3 days of presentations, right? So they're going to pick and choose whether they want to be in a meeting with a company or whether they want to listen to the presentation. The other thing that we've introduced this year, which I think is a really nice value add, is for the presenting companies only. It's a pilot project. We've started what we call a snapshot report, which is being done with our partners, the Atrium Research guys. And so it's actually a one-pager of a summary of the company that is public information. The company does get to review it before it goes public, but everybody that's registered will be able to download that, either the page or the entire book.
Okay.
It's like a little flip book mechanism on MeetMax that they'll be able to download and really sort of do a deep dive into the company.
Okay.
So that's something we started this year.
Okay, that's fantastic. And so how would you kind of sum up the mood out there? Because I know you're bouncing around London.
Yes.
You've had lots of meetings in North America too.
Yes.
People want to be part of this.
Yes.
Right?
I think now more than ever, because of the geopolitical nature of what's going on around mining, around critical metals, and we do have a critical metals day. Of course, you're hosting one of our panels and doing firesides with us.
Yeah.
I think that it's more important than ever to be present in this type of conference.
Yeah.
And, you know, for a lot of these people, we're in your backyard.
Yeah.
You can fly directly in from New York or the U.S. We have a lot of Europeans that are coming in this year.
Yeah.
And we're Canadian. Yeah. So, you know, the dollar's a good price right now.
The dollar's a good price at the moment, but I guess what I was heading towards is a lot of government support. You've got a lot of provincial support, a lot of federal support.
Yes.
That's nice to see.
Yeah. So Newfoundland and Labrador are sponsors this year. Yukon Invest is a big sponsor this year. Of course, Quebec. We're waiting to hear from the Minister of Mines for Ontario and also the Minister of Mines from BC, and we'd love to have them as keynotes.
Okay. Well, look, John, I know you've got places to be.
Yes.
And I know you're busy because you were late.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the traffic here is terrible.
It's the worst.
Oh, my God.
But go get them. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Thanks.
Anyone watching this, reading about this, there's still time. Sign up.
Come to Quebec.
Come to
You'll
Quebec.
love it.
It's a beautiful city. But also, more importantly, this is one of the best conferences that we go to each year. So do come along. Okay?
Thank you so much.